a streetwear brand. So we would ultimately like to get our apparel into the hands of, sort of the everyday male customer who is shopping at the high street brands and is interested in style but doesn't really know how to take a style kind of to the next level. And I think, in the past several years, the male consumer has been catching up a lot to the female consumer in terms of paying attention to their wardrobe and really wanting their personal style to be an outward reflection of their personalities. But I think there still is some more work to do in terms of educating the male consumer that there's more than one way to dress, and you can bring just as much fun and variety to your wardrobe as the women customer does. So I think that is a bit of a challenge about starting a streetwear brand, incorporating kind of sometimes more unusual prints or patterns than what guys are normally used to wearing.
What I recommend the most is putting together something that's very detailed and that gives basically all the information that you would see in an actual physical product in your hands. So fabric, the stitching that you want, all the construction elements that you want, diagrams showing how you want your pockets to look, and even all the other ideas like zippers and zipper quality, and if you can, this is probably a little bit early, but the sizes that you're doing it, because obviously there's a difference between alpha sizing and numeric sizing, and that actually plays into production cost, believe it or not. So having a completely detailed tech pack and then basically blasting it out, or that's what I did. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but blast it out to everyone that you can find, and take all the phone calls and emails that you can. And actually, when you start talking through your tech pack with people, some people will tell you right away, that's too expensive, we can't do that here, or this isn't something that we typically do, maybe we can recommend someone else, keep us in mind for a future thing. Or someone will say, yeah, I can do it, but then when you start talking through what you're actually asking for, it turns out maybe they didn't read the tech pack, or maybe they're trying to tell you something that isn't really representative of their capabilities. And so actually taking the time to talk through your expectations with a potential vendor is pretty helpful in terms of deciding, one, who is paying attention to me because you're a startup and you don't have the biggest orders, to be sure, but two, who can I really feel is confident that they can execute this to my satisfaction.
If you're looking, some factories have websites and stuff where you can go on, and not everyone will disclose information about their other customers, but sometimes it's helpful to ask, have you done men's denim before, with what brands, and if they can provide that information, that's also another point of another data point, oh, this person has manufactured jeans for this brand before, they can't be that terrible.
Yeah, and not just that, ask them for photos of other samples that they've done, because honestly, if someone's not willing to send me a picture of another garment that they put together, I don't need labels or anything like that in there, but send me a picture, show me the workmanship that you're proud of, that you think is good and high quality, and then we can go from there. And that's another thing that you can evaluate to see the ultimate construction and finished product.